Hello. In this video, I'll give you an introduction to your Master in Physics software. Let's assume that you have already registered in your Master in Physics course, and now we're signing on. And to do that, you enter your email address that you gave when you registered, and also the password that you established when you registered in the course. So you enter that information and then you sign in. And then you see that the course title is given over here under the green tab, and above it is the course ID. So you click on the course title to enter the course, and as you see, there's 3 assignments have already been made, which include homework 1, a physics primer, and introduction to Master in Physics. I recommend that you click on this Master in Physics link to learn more about using Master in Physics. Let's just take a brief look. So, as you can see here, there's a welcome section and then 4 other topics of discussion. You should go through each one of these 5 items and get familiar with the Master in Physics software before you proceed with anything else in the Master in Physics software. If you want to review some physics concepts, some excellent articles here on scientific notation, calculator use, unit conversions, working with fractions and algebra, simultaneous equations, interpreting graphs, and a review of trigonometry. Very useful. And then the homework assignment itself is here. Homework 1 is already waiting for you to do. It will be, the due date and time is midnight on this coming Sunday. So you should get started on it right away. And I recommend that you look at the assignment as it's stated on your As You Learn page, and do the As You Learn turn-in part first before doing the Master in Physics online part. When you do the As You Learn turn-in part, then you will have to use the numbers that are given in the statement of the problem that are at the end of the chapter. For example, if we want to do conceptual question 1.4, we will go to find that particular conceptual question in the textbook, and you can access the textbook by clicking on eText, and it will eventually open. It's a little slow today because a lot of other people are accessing Master in Physics for the first time. And then click on View the eText. was looking at this earlier. Here we see the table of contents, and then we go down to Chapter 1, which is Concepts of Motion. The different sections of that chapter are shown. Then if you go to the end of the chapter, you see questions and problems for this chapter. You click on that, and that brings us to the first conceptual questions. And so here is one of the questions that have been assigned to you to do. Conceptual question 2, 1.2. And so you use the numbers that are shown here. And so you work this problem out on paper, and all the other problems that are assigned to you for homework 1. And then before you turn them in to As You Learn, then you come back and do your Master in Physics version of the same problems. And in the Master in Physics version, you'll have the same statement of the problem, but you may have some of the numbers have been randomized. So you may have to do certain steps of the problem again with these second set of numbers for the Master in Physics online part. If you have questions about this, be sure we'll discuss it in detail on our first recitation on Wednesday. Okay, so let's go back to the Master in Physics course work, and I wanted to show other features of this software, such as course tools. You can use click on the assignments, and you see the assignments that have been assigned you. And if I send you an email, you would find it here. Well, it looks like you can send messages to other members of your class. I didn't know that. All right, so now let's go back to the main menu. And you can see that our syllabus has been uploaded here. So in addition to having a copy of the syllabus on As You Learn, there is this copy on Master in Physics. And that's most of what I wanted to discuss with you today about in this introduction. Other than there is this nice study area that you can launch. And in it are several sections with videos that are very nice, some tutoring solutions and demos, and some nice video lectures, as well as a link to the e-text and some practice tests. So take advantage of this study area. And after you've gone through the Introduction to Master in Physics video itself at the beginning, bring any questions you may have on this software to me on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. So I'll see you then.